Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Big and Skip podcast. We are still going. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who he is.
It's the notorious SKIP, and this is the Big and Skip podcast. Press that like button, press that share button, press that subscribe button, tell a friend, bring a friend, come again. We are back, and as I said last week, we have a lot to talk about in the world of sports, definitely in the NBA with this in-season tournament. So, what is your thoughts on that, Big?
My thoughts on it is, first of all, what up, G?
What's happening? What's happening, everybody?
Wait. Yeah, hey, G, shout out to my nigga G.
From the side.
This is what I want to say before we get into the podcast. I just want to say, shout out to a Long Beach West Coast hip hop legend from.
Oh yeah.
Summertime in the LBC.
Yeah.
Some of y'all is this old enough to know. I know some people that's actually connected to this dude. So I just wanted to, take this time to say shout out to what I consider a hip hop legend. They didn't have a large career, but everybody on the West, everybody in LA, know Summertime in the LBC. That's legendary. That should go down that's like up there almost, but this is how we do it. Every summer you're gonna hear that in LA. Now,
Basically, what he's saying is C Knight from the Dove Shack passed during the week. Had a stroke. Dialysis. Got put on a ventilator. Didn't make it. So rest in peace, C Knight from the Dove Shack.
Rest in peace.
Long Beach finest. Shout out to everybody I know from Long Beach. All the people that I know that know them. I've been around them a little bit. So met C Knight a couple of times. So rest in peace, C Knight from the Dove Shack. If y'all going through a phase, y'all check out the drip. Gee, what they hitting for?
They hitting for 35.
35, there it is. If you're going through a phase, just know it's gonna be all right.
Facts.
Reach that SLR.
It's gonna be all right.
PTT, Instagram. Holla at my boys.
With that being said, Skip, I want to ask you a question.
What is that, man?
Is Bradley Beal still better than Luka Doncic?
I stand by it. I stand by it. That's just my opinion. I like
a little lonely on the island.
I like Bradley Beal's game better. I like his jump shot better. To me, his jump shot is more consistent. To me, I like the body of work and the career that he's put together as opposed to Luka Doncic. I'm not really enamored by these Euro guys. Like I said again, I don't want to make it about race. But again,
but you just made it about race. When you say you're not enamored by Euro guys.
The elephant in the room.
That's your elephant.
We are bigger, stronger, faster, and more athletic than any other race.
So
this is genetic fact. So with that being said, I'm not impressed by Luka Doncic at all. He's a good player. I'm not saying let's be clear.
It has nothing to do with his skill.
Luka Doncic is not a good player. He's one of the top 15, 10 players in the NBA.
It has nothing to do with his skill.
But I'm not
Luka Doncic is more skilled. Because Bradley Beal by himself ain't putting up 44 3/4 on Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Bradley Beal not doing that. So that's what I saw last night when I watched the Clippers Mavericks game. I saw Luka Doncic.
What I saw?
Did you see Kendrick Perkins clip on Twitter?
Yeah.
I showed him.
Yeah, he was smacking that ass.
Didn't I tell you to lace up your shoes when you go to battle
ass
with me?
whooper. That was that.
That's what Luka did to
your
the Clippers.
boy.
That's what Luka
whined his
did
way
to the
out of
Clippers.
fucking Philly. Went to the Clippers.
We're not talking about that right now.
That's to my point.
No.
They're 0-3.
We're not talking about. We're not talking about James Harden. No
just like I told you in the thing.
Clippers 0-3 with
We're
James
not talking
Harden.
about James.
We're not talking about James Harden though.
Dallas is 7-2. Dallas is 7-2 with Luka Doncic.
What Luka does doesn't matter against the Clippers because James Harden doesn't matter on the Clippers, and the Clippers are 0-3.
What they got to do with? But what they got to do with Luka Doncic being 7-2?
I'm saying
the Mavericks are 7-2.
You're saying they are.
The Mavericks are 7-2,
but it's early,
and their best player is Luka Doncic.
It's not even December yet,
and they just smacked the Clippers.
Their best player is Kyrie Irving.
Their best player is Luka Doncic. Their best player is Luka Doncic, not Kyrie Irving. We're not talking about just scoring. See, that's what you do. What you do is you're enamored with scoring. Like no other parts of the game matters.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic does every other thing besides score.
John Rondo did all those things, but he didn't score.
Which is why
so
he wasn't.
What does it matter?
Which is why we wasn't amongst the best players in the league, but he was one of the best point guards in the league because he did the other things that matter in the game besides scoring the basketball. Let me throw a stat out there that I told him about before you got here. 7 highest players with the 7 highest scoring averages against another team. I'm gonna tell you who number 1 is. Wilt Chamberlain. I'm gonna tell you who number 2 is. Wilt Chamberlain. I'm gonna tell you who number 3 is. Wilt Chamberlain. I'm gonna tell you who number 4 is. Michael Jordan. I'm gonna tell you who number 5 is. Michael Jordan. I'm gonna tell you who number 6 is. Wilt Chamberlain. Guess who number 7 is? High scoring average against one team. Guess who number 7 is? No. Don't play stupid. Guess who number 7 is? Luka Doncic. 34 a game against the Clippers.
That's nice.
That's what he does.
We're talking about the Clippers.
And we talk about Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
2 elite defenders.
I got it.
I'm telling you, Luka Doncic is better than you think. It ain't just the whole, he Euro and this, that, and the other. I get what you're saying.
It took me a while to come around to Joker. I'm like, okay, he's nice.
Nah, see,
but I only started
different.
saying Joker is like
To
one
me,
of them guys
that's
within
different.
the last year or two.
That's different to me. Like, think about
doubt
this.
it.
I only say that about old boy because he's in the land of the sinners where there's no sinners no more. In a position that old boy play in, there's still people who still play that position.
Wing players.
Wing very good. He do that. He play that shit well though, bro. I ain't gonna even lie.
That man
ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, for real.
He got a handle. He plays his own plays. Can't nobody guard him one-on-one. He gonna get buckets. If you double team him, he gonna get his teammates involved. He gonna get down there and battle for rebounds. Bradley Beal ain't doing none of that. Bradley Beal just want to play with the ball. Now, like I told him, Bradley Beal put a nice move on Christian Wood last night right before halftime. Put a nice move on him. Did the Deion Sanders 2-step, all that. It was nice. But if Bradley Beal ain't scoring, he's useless. He's useless. If Luka Doncic ain't scoring, at least he still could get the ball to an open teammate for a wide open shot. At least he gonna get down there and battle for rebound. Neither one of them can defend worth the shit.
This is the same Luka Doncic that pissed off Rick Carlisle so much, and him and the owner Mark Cuban was friends. Won a championship for that man, and that man quit because of fucking Luka Doncic.
And Luka Doncic,
he's gonna get Jason Kidd fired too because he's not.
Why would he get Jason Kidd fired? Why come Bradley Beal ain't did nothing in his career though? If he's so nice,
John
like that.
Wall got hurt.
But Bradley Beal good like that. You said that. But Bradley Beal is good like that. No, but Bradley Beal is good like that.
Good like that.
Then how come he ain't done nothing team wise in his career if he good like that? Because to me,
it's all a matter of what you like.
No. Because to me, it is a matter of what you like. Nobody's saying Bradley Beal is weak. No. But when you say he's better than Luka Doncic and you like his game better than Luka Doncic, a guy that I've seen single-handedly take a team to the Western Conference Finals just 2 years ago and beat Devin Booker by 40, I'm going to keep pressing that. He sent Devin Booker home by 40 in his house. I ain't never seen Bradley Beal do nothing like that. I ain't never seen Bradley Beal elevate a team like I've seen Luka Doncic elevate a team.
I've seen him get hot.
No.
Have a good series.
I've seen everybody get hot and have a good series. I said elevate a team. It's the difference between getting hot and having a good series and elevating a team. I saw John Wall get hot in a series. He didn't elevate his team to a win because he couldn't fuck with Isaiah Thomas at the time.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, and Bradley Beal was on that team too.
I know probably both of y'all gonna look at me crazy for this, and some of our viewers, and some people in your chat, and some people in the groups that we in. But guess what? I don't even think that Luka Doncic is better than ISO Joe.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
He's a nice player. Everybody's enamored with him because of the color of his complexion.
What makes Joe Johnson better than Luka Doncic?
I just like his game better.
You like his game better. What makes him better than Luka Doncic? I get it. You like his game better. Ain't nothing wrong with liking somebody's game better than somebody else's game. Yeah. But I want to know what makes Joe Johnson better than Luka Doncic.
Joe Johnson is a better mid-range shooter, better free throw shooter, better three-point shooter, better ball handler.
Wrong. Wrong, but go on.
I mean, I'm that's it.
So let's see.
I don't think Luka Doncic is a bad player. I just don't think he's that.
Let's see. I think Luka Doncic has a higher career scoring average than Joe Johnson. He definitely has higher rebounds, higher assists. Again, he elevates the team, and Joe Johnson didn't.
And you were the same person that told me steals don't matter.
I never said steals don't matter.
You said steals don't make you a defender, rather.
It don't make you a defender. Just because you get a bunch of steals don't make you a great defender.
I'm not talking about passing lane steals. I'm talking about like
it's hard to get those kind of steals. Just clamp down.
I mean, maybe in today's NBA because a lot of guys don't
it's
do
hard.
it.
Period. It's always been hard to get those kind of steals. Those ain't steals you see all the time in a basketball game. Somebody just D'ing you up and you dribbling and you try to go and you poke the ball. You don't see those all the time. You see passing lane steals, deflection steals, that kind of steals. Those are the kind of steals you see. Not just, I'm finna clamp you up and when you try to dribble on me, I'm gonna poke the ball away.
My nigga, you older than me by 9 months. Don't tell me you ain't never you don't remember a day in basketball where niggas was picking niggas. I seen Jason Kidd do it. GP.
You don't see it all the time. You don't see it all the time. You don't see it all the time. Jason Kidd did it. How many times he won Defensive Player of the Year?
Gotcha.
Gary Payton won it once? Ron Artest won it once? MJ won it once. I'm just saying, just because you could pick somebody's pocket, that don't make you a Defensive Player of the Year. It's a season worth of playing great defense, making people work for their offense. Like, it's like this. If you pull up a season stats on somebody, shooting percentage when defended by this person, and that shooting percentage is like 30% or something, that's what makes you a great defender, because you make that offensive player work for their shots, work for their points. If they're going to score 20 on you, it's going to take them 25 shots because of your defense. That's what makes you a good defender, not because you get a steal here and there or you get a block here and there.
I get what you mean.
That don't make you a great defender. That makes you a good help defender.
I get what you mean. I'm going to use an example of what I mean, but in a different way. You're going to see what I mean. How you saying just because a nigga get a lot of steals don't mean he a great defender is the same reason why we all, and a lot of people say, just because Rudy Gobert get a lot of blocks don't make him a great defender.
Absolutely.
It's
That's just because you may have a game or two here and there where you score 30 points, it don't make you a great scorer. A great scorer is consistent.
Yeah.
When you come out every night, I'm expecting you to get 30 points. That's what a great scorer is. We've seen great scorers in our day. Not somebody who get hot a game or two or three here, go for 30, 35. No, you're not a great scorer if you get hot here and there. Also, being a great scorer don't make you the best player. It's about what you do all around. And that's my argument when you say Bradley.
The other stats, right? If you had to quantify it, what would you say is more important, assists or rebounds?
Rebounds, because you can control that. You can't control assists. Rebounding to me is important.
Offensive or defensive, or it doesn't
defensive
matter?
Rebounding, because if you rebound the ball defensively, that means you finish the possession on defense. What a lot of teams do, and something that I've noticed these 9 games with the Lakers, is that when they rebound, when they play defense and they get a missed shot, the other team, they get an offensive rebound, which leads to second chance points. And that's what it's been killing the Lakers, because it's like you can play defense all you want, but if you don't secure the rebound, guess what? You still got to defend.
How did we get smacked like that by Houston, man? I didn't know that they was good like that or decent like that.
They're young. They're younger. They're faster. Ime Udoka got those guys playing good. We didn't have Anthony Davis. We didn't have Jackson Hayes. We still don't have Jared Vanderbilt, who is very important to what we do on defense. Gabe Vincent, I don't know how I feel about him, but I know not having him is the reason why D'Angelo Russell is playing moments he shouldn't be playing in, because if you would look at the game last night, that whole
averaging like
I don't care how much. I don't care how much he's averaging. I don't care how much he's averaging.
Still producing points.
Yeah, he's producing points at the wrong time. Like he said, fluff points. In the fourth quarter, he didn't
That's
play last.
his career average is 17.
But
At least he's consistent.
But what's the stigma on D'Angelo Russell? He don't show up in big time moments. See, here you go again.
He's a big guy.
Here you go. What you're doing? You're doing it again. You're looking at, he's averaging 18 points. So what? When is he gonna average? When is he gonna show up when it matters?
I got you.
So
bro.
last
Don't
night-
poo-poo that.
last
Like,
night-
it's a lot of niggas that never average 17 points in the NBA. They average 6.
I understand that, but I know it's a lot of cats that average 6 points, and 6 of those points come in the fourth quarter when it matters. Context is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Last night, that Lakers Suns game. Remind you, I didn't watch the majority of that game because I said I'm not watching another fucking game as long as Darvin Ham's the coach because he's stupid. But my girl called me and asked me about the game, and I watched the rest of the game from the fourth quarter on. Darvin Ham actually did a good job coaching in that fourth quarter. Why? Because he did not play D'Angelo Russell. He let Austin Reeves run the point with LeBron. He let Cam Reddish play the full, except for a few minutes where he took Cam Reddish out for Taurean Prince, which almost was a mistake, but he brought him back in. Cam Reddish balled out last night.
I was about to say,
He balled out last night. Cam Reddish was balling last night. His defense was great again. He hit some timely shots, and everybody was talking about the game on Monday in Miami where LeBron kicked it out to him and he missed that wide open three. At the end, and about that too, listen, LeBron made the right play. Yeah. The only thing I would say about that is I would have kicked it right there to Christian Wood because Bam Adebayo came over to help, and Christian Wood had a dunk or he would have got fouled because he had a little dude behind him. But LeBron kicked it out to the open guy. Cam Reddish missed a shot. We lost the game by a point. He did the same thing last night. We was up by 2, got in the paint, kicked it out to Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish knocked down the 3 to pretty much ice the game. So Cam Reddish has been balling ever since that Clipper game. Cam Reddish has found his confidence.
The Lakers won last night?
Yeah, they won.
Okay. Who they play?
They played Phoenix.
Fuck out of me.
Oh, okay.
They played Phoenix.
What's Phoenix record?
Fuck out of me.
Phoenix is 4-5. Lakers is 4-5.
Oh, damn.
But the Lakers had already beat Phoenix twice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mind you, Devin Booker hasn't played in either game. Bradley Beal played last night. And the Lakers beat him. But the fourth quarter, Darvin Ham did not play D'Angelo Russell. He went with Bron. He went with Reeves. He went with Rui Hachimura. He went with Cam Reddish.
Oh, that's smart.
And he went with Christian Wood.
Oh, that's
he
a good
went
lineup.
with Christian Wood for the first, I think, 7 minutes of the fourth quarter, and then he brought Anthony Davis in to kind of close it out, I guess for defensive purposes or whatever. I didn't really mind that. The only thing I didn't like was the little bit of time. Like I said, he took Cam Reddish out for Taurean Prince, and Taurean Prince made some plays down the stretch. He got to the free throw line. He had a layup that really iced the game. But LeBron did his thing. Austin Reeves killed it in the fourth quarter. But
keep telling y'all, man.
Austin Reeves killed it in the fourth quarter. Darvin Ham made
that dude nice.
He made another move that I
With
thought.
Him, one or two things gonna happen. Either he's gonna continue to get better or continue to play like he's been playing, or
we don't need him to be an all-star.
Yeah, we're not asking Austin Reeves to be an all-star.
Or Billy Hoyle is gonna have a bad turn into Billy Hoyle.
Yeah,
just like Jeremy Lin turned into Jeremy Lin.
Yeah,
it happens when you have people that aren't black playing like they're black.
Stop doing that, man. Stop.
Yeah, but he's not playing like he black.
Yeah, stop.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not, bro.
Man. He got wiggle to him like a
Stop doing
Negroid.
that. Stop doing that. Stop.
You don't play like a Caucasoid. You play like a Negro.
Stop doing that.
He
You
balling,
making it
man.
about race. Stop doing that.
He just balling.
It's basketball.
Every person of another race that balls play like us.
Stop.
Carlos Arroyo play like a Negro.
Carlos Arroyo is Puerto Rican, dog. Stop.
Yeah, he is.
I'm just using him as an example.
No, he's Puerto Rican.
Foreign.
But
Ginobili plays like a Negro.
Man, you tripping, dog. You tripping,
I
bro.
get the influence you talking about. Okay,
yeah, there's an influence.
Okay, we agree with that. Everybody knows the influence. All the people had to watch in basketball, of course, to be influenced, I was definitely was black people because it's the majority of the league. So we can't say that the influence is definitely there, but you could be influenced by anybody. And there, many niggas put on Michael Jordan and they had no motherfucking game.
That part.
Niggas put on all that Nike shit when they played football, they was trash.
Super
you feel
trash.
what I'm saying? Like
Super
for real
trash.
though. So nigga, if you got the game, you got the game.
There's a lot
If
of
you don't, you
Boogaloo
don't.
out there. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just because you have, and This is the reason why I was saying B-Rad. Just because you have an other that is acting, walking, talking, moving like us, that does not make him great. That does not make him
What are you saying? Nobody is saying that.
We just say he does his job and he be balling.
I'm not saying it like that. Like, okay. At first I was like hesitant, like, okay, the shoe is gonna drop on that person.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to use certain terminology.
Yeah.
Trying to upgrade.
Right.
You would think like, okay, boom. Like you said, a few games don't make you good, right?
No, a few games don't make you good.
Austin Reeves has proved that he's not a few games.
Nah.
Or whatever. A few road trips.
Right.
But at the same time, like everybody else, it's footage and film, right? So Jeremy Lin did his thing. But the moment people start playing him physical, the moment people start playing him like how he was playing, which was like a Negro, his production stopped. In today's NBA, you can't really do that so much like how the New York, how the Miami Heat, that was the first team to start playing Jeremy Lin, like not hacking him, but like aggressive. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, if you playing like us, we know how to stop what you doing.
Yeah, but I don't think he necessarily play that way. I just think that dude
he don't play like a white boy.
That dude, no,
regular white boy.
He just big time. He just know how to seize the moment, man.
That's it. That's all he did was seize the moment.
He don't fold under pressure, and his shit counts. That's what matters when you're on the Lakers. Do your shit count,
man. Hold on, I'm not even trying to make this shit controversial. Both y'all niggas is my niggas. I've known y'all niggas both over 20 years.
That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Everybody so enamored
with Austin Reeves, just like everybody so enamored by Luka Doncic. That's because y'all not used to seeing fucking people of their pigment playing like that. That's why y'all so enamored.
No, it's just like that's not the same thing.
It has nothing to do with that.
That's not the same thing.
But he played like a guard. Nobody's seen that. No, but like, bro,
we seen Luka Doncic in the form of a black person.
David Lee, Chandler Parsons. It's like it's been few in between. Like Jason Sehorn and Christian McCaffrey. You don't have that.
But you're making it about race, and it has nothing to do with race.
Yeah, and it don't though.
Why it don't?
Because it don't. It has something to do with skill.
Yeah.
You don't got to be black to have a skill. You don't have to be white to have a skill. You have a brain to have a skill.
I didn't say he wasn't skilled. I said he played like us.
No, he plays.
So all the reasons I'm playing like a black dude.
He's playing because he's real. No, he don't.
All right.
No,
he don't.
I've seen him cross the piss out of somebody this season.
So what?
Like a couple of games ago.
So only black people do. So only black people do that.
Jason Williams playing like a Negroid.
Only black people do that.
Well, that's different. They call him white chocolate, so obviously you knew he had. I don't think no Austin Reeves.
You ever seen a white person cross somebody
Jason
over?
Williams. He just the person that does it. He just does his job.
Jason Williams
like a black
Jason Williams playing like a black person because of his style of play. Austin Reeves don't do that.
Right, he don't play
Austin Reeves ain't on the court doing wraparound passes, elbow passes, super between the leg dribbles, and Austin Reeves is not out there doing that.
You understand what I mean?
So what?
All right.
Yeah, this kid know how to dribble.
So what? He know how to dribble. Okay, and that's just called having a brain.
So
that's
I will say, Big.
That's not called being black.
He is better than Caruso.
I know he's better than Caruso.
You got to take it back. You got to take it back, my brother.
I know he's better than Caruso. I called that.
Yeah. He definitely is.
He's not a better defender, but he's
not a better defender. Offense. He's just a better player.
Now, that's a good thing like you said. So that lineup is good for the fourth quarter. Like I say, let D'Angelo Russell play all 3 of the quarters, do what he do, and then put that then take him out for the fourth.
Yeah, getting back to that, something that I was discussing last night. First of all, the Lakers don't run shit on offense. Like, I don't know what sets they run on offense. The name of their offense is 5 out, 5 wide, whatever you want to call it.
Coach. He don't run on offense. He don't know how to run offense.
Apparently not. But the thing is that, again, with that move that they did last night, sitting D'Angelo Russell, LeBron knows how to get the Lakers into what they want to do. He knows how to draw defenders and get somebody a wide open look. Now, granted, you still got to make the shots. Because LeBron been getting people wide open looks all season. But you got to make the shots. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to say LeBron knows how to run the offense because he knows what he's doing. That is 100% correct.
Yes.
But it don't matter how pinpoint I throw you the ball, you got to make a shot.
Man.
The difference between Cam Reddish on Monday night and Cam Reddish last night, on Monday night, Cam Reddish got that same wide open look, missed it. Cam Reddish last night got 3 wide open looks, drained all 3 of them. Make a mislead. So make a mislead. So it was a lot of people Monday saying that LeBron shouldn't have kicked it out to Cam Reddish. He should have went up. He should have took the shot. Jordan would have took the shot. Kobe would have took the shot. First of all, we need to kill all that fucking noise about what Jordan would have do. Jordan's not playing no more.
Right.
We need to kill all that. And second of all, can y'all let Kobe rest?
Right.
Let Kobe rest.
And LeBron James,
let him rest. But let's
LeBron James never was Kobe or
he's not Kobe.
He's LeBron James.
Thank you.
This is what I'm gonna say.
Thank you.
We should let Kobe rest, but we should always keep his spirit alive.
No, I'm saying
we get that.
No, I get keep his spirit alive.
I get the comparison when they say Jordan would do it and Kobe would do it because they kind of got the same type of emulated game mentality.
I don't care who guards me, I'm gonna take the shot.
James
Jordan was a killer. Kobe was a killer.
Listen,
was a killer.
Oh man, why you going all these people?
You seen Kyrie hit the game-winning shot for the Cavs.
We've seen LeBron hit game.
We're not talking about that.
Even when he hit that game winner against Orlando, that was some luck shit.
Man, why you going all the way off the subject, bro? Only thing we saying is people compare Kobe and Jordan because their mentality. LeBron James never played like Kobe, never played like Jordan, so you shouldn't even compare him to Kobe and Jordan.
My thing is, he's himself. First of all, somebody said something to me that made a lot of sense, and y'all could tell me how y'all feel about this.
Right.
I forget who I heard say this, but somebody at ESPN said this. It's one of the reasons why I say sometimes I forget it, but sometimes I say, to me, there's no greatest of all time. I'm gonna tell you why.
I agree.
There's eras of basketball.
True.
And this is my criteria.
I agree with that.
In the 60s, there was Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain.
Facts.
They the go to the 60s.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? In the 70s, it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Facts.
He's the GOAT of the 70s.
Facts.
In the 80s, it was Magic and Bird.
Facts.
They're the GOATs of the 80s. In the 90s, it was Jordan. He's the GOAT of the 90s.
Facts.
In the 2000s, to me, it was Kobe.
Facts.
He's the GOAT. 2010s, it's LeBron.
Facts.
He's the GOAT.
Facts.
Now, the 2020s is still being written.
It's still being written.
Because it's only 2023. It's being written right now.
It's being written.
But for me, that's my criteria.
I don't know who the best is in this
right
thing.
now, I'm going to tell you, and I know it's going to surprise both of y'all.
It's only 3 years.
No, right now, I'm going to tell y'all, and I know it's going to surprise you and our audience. Until otherwise, especially the way he's been playing this season, Senior is the man of right now.
Who, LeBron?
Senior is the man of right now.
You talking about LeBron?
Nobody is greater than Senior.
No, but you're basing that off of what he did last decade. LeBron is 38 years old. He's gonna be 39. He's gonna be 39 in a month, bro.
Yeah.
You can't say he's the greatest of this era because he's not gonna play until 2029.
Sure not.
So you can't say he's the greatest.
You can't say that because we didn't think he was gonna play to now.
He's not gonna play until 2029, bro. You talking 6 more years?
That nigga
he's not gonna play 6 more years.
If that nigga played 30 years, that's
crazy if he does that. But I don't.
You said that about Tom Brady.
Yeah, you're right.
Even if he does, he's not going. I'm not going to put him at the greatest of this decade.
If that nigga play at this level right now for 10 more years, then I ain't gonna lie. Then I have to say that's the greatest thing I ever seen.
You can't have an argument
in my life.
Yeah.
Because if that nigga can play at this level for another almost 6-7 years,
guess what? You said 10.
Longevity.
You said 10. I think he could do it for another 4 or 5 for sure. Definitely.
But
definitely.
Without question. But my thing is, even now with what he's doing right now, he's not ranked the best player in the league right now.
Forcing the issue.
He's not ranked. He's not ranked the best player in the league.
Not because of his age.
Exactly my point. So why would you say he's going to be the greatest of the decade?
You look at the games.
I do look at the games.
The nigga's still playing like 2007-8 LeBron.
He is, but you got these other cats that's producing too.
Sure is.
I've seen what Nikola Jokic has been doing this year. He's playing like the Finals MVP.
For real.
Giannis has been a little up and down, but he just dropped 54 the other night, albeit in the loss, so it don't mean shit to me.
Right.
But he did drop 54 in the game. Embiid is looking like the league MVP, like he was last year. Steph Curry is still looking like Steph Curry. Hell, KD is hooping like a motherfucker. Jason Tatum doing his thing. Luka Doncic doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So, in a minute. So what I'm saying is that LeBron still looks like LeBron. He still looks like he's in his prime, which is fucking crazy. At 38 years old, this dude still looks like he's in his prime. Yeah. But as far as 2020 to 2029, I'm not going to say LeBron is going to be the greatest of this decade. I'm not doing that.
Nah.
Like I said, that's my criteria. I go by decades. So
I'm calling it out.
Huh?
Anthony Edwards. I'm calling it out, nigga.
Hey,
somebody else is going to be in the conversation. He's going to be in the conversation.
Yeah.
I should have sent you this clip I seen. I seen this clip on YouTube, right? And it was Anthony Edwards. And him and Jimmy Butler was getting into it.
Yeah.
And like, Jimmy Butler fouled him.
Yeah.
And that nigga pushed Jimmy Butler in the back. And Jimmy Butler like ran up on that nigga and was like looking at him like, little nigga, you know you dealing with that nigga. Gave that nigga that look like, nigga, you know who I am?
Oh, yeah.
And then it showed like the next play, the nigga came down, Jimmy Butler was on the bench. Bro, this nigga jumped up so high, my nigga. He jumped up so high and cocked the ball back, looked like the Jumpman logo. The nigga that he jumped over, the nigga put his hand behind his head, nigga, and that nigga Jimmy Butler made a face like, ooh.
Yeah.
Nigga, you started that, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards got bounced, man. Anthony Edwards
that
got
nigga's
bounced.
nuts.
Nice.
Hey, he took Cat Towns' team from him.
Yeah, that's definitely his team.
Yeah.
Definitely his team.
Right.
But let's talk about Philly. Philly looks better without James Harden.
Yeah.
They had the best record in the East. They 7-1.
Maxey and Tobias.
Maxey is doing his thing.
Just like I told Finn, I never said James Harden make no team better. I said he sell tickets, man.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
That's what he
Doing
does.
what?
Nigga, he's a highlight reel. Nigga, he gonna score.
Step back.
That looks good to the average
step.
Listen,
That's entertainment,
to the
bro.
person who likes to be entertained by basketball, who
That's
fills up the
entertainment.
seats.
That's entertainment.
What's more
They like
entertaining?
that.
Dribble, step back, Euro.
Man, that shit look good, man.
Or Steph Curry.
That shit look good.
Both of them.
They both look good.
Both of them.
One wins
Because
doing it,
yeah.
and one just get a whole bunch of stats
That's
doing
it.
it.
That's
but
it.
guess what? He gonna fill them seats up. I ain't never said James Harden's about to change the Clippers. I just said that nigga can fill up the seats.
by the way,
and that's why he can go where he want to
That
go.
nigga got the right to,
by the way,
I don't want to be out of here. He gonna be a difference maker where he going if you asking out, my nigga.
He ain't been a different with the Clippers because they 0-3 since he started playing. I mean, quiet as kept. Since the trade happened, they're 0-4. He just didn't play against the Lakers.
Right.
But since he's been playing, they're 0-3. He hasn't looked good because Ty Lue said he needs to get into shape,
Right.
which everybody knew that
Right.
because this is what James Harden does.
Right.
When he don't want to be somewhere, he get fat and flubby. He go down to Houston. He kick it with, what's dude name it? I forget the dude he kick it with down at the strip clubs in Houston. But whatever. And then he started playing.
Right.
And, I mean, last night, first quarter, he had 14 points. Didn't miss a shot.
Right.
All right. This is what James Harden does.
Right.
I remember watching that game. I remember the Clippers jumped out. It was like 11-3, 13-3, something like that. I'm like, all right.
Right.
I remember I turned from it. I went to go do something. I came back at 63-42 Dallas. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Right.
But again, people are so enamored with scoring, and
Right.
granted, James Harden is box office.
But he built for the Clippers. Look good. Do all this shit like that. We gonna win the championship, and we gonna fill the seats up, get the fat, and fall short every goddamn time. So he's built for the Clippers. Sell tickets,
Now,
make it look like they gonna go get it on,
another thing,
and then it don't happen.
Another thing
He's
that
a
I've seen.
rental.
Another thing that
Guess
I've
what?
seen
After
is.
this, they don't have to resign him.
Yeah, he's a free agent, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Another thing that I've seen is something that I thought was going to happen. Having James Harden with the Clippers, it's not necessarily going to affect Paul George.
Nah.
It's not because he's still going to get the ball.
Facts.
It's not going to necessarily affect Kawhi Leonard.
Nah.
Because he's still going to get the ball.
Nah.
But that damn Russell Westbrook,
Yeah.
it's going to affect him.
Sure is.
It's going to affect him.
All the way.
And the 3 games that I've seen, it's affected
Right.
Russell Westbrook.
Exactly.
Because I didn't think the Clippers needed James Harden.
No, he didn't. They
They
didn't.
did not need him.
Nah, he don't make a team better. He just sell tickets.
Yeah, they didn't need him. But now that they got him, it's going to affect Russell Westbrook.
Right.
And he been balling since he been with the Clippers.
Right.
Like from day
Right.
one, he been balling. He been Russell Westbrook.
They should make James
Like,
Harden come
bro,
off the bench.
I was just going there.
I
think they should make him come off the bench and let him run the second unit.
Bro.
And let them rest and get back out there and close
Bro.
the game.
Because if I'm Ty Lue, I'm saying
he's
James
mentally
Harden.
weak.
I don't
He's not
care.
gonna come off the bench. He's
Then-
gonna shut down and quit.
Then send his ass home.
Right.
Because if I'm Tyronn,
No, he know this. He know this is his last call.
Right.
He ain't doing that no
If
more.
I'm Tyronn
He home. He
Lue-
want to be
yeah,
here.
if I'm
He's in
Tyronn
Los
Lue-
Angeles.
listen,
That's where he want to come.
feel like this.
He about to retire soon.
If I'm Tyronn Lue, I'm saying like this. I'm saying, listen. The last time you came off the bench, your team went to the finals.
Right.
Guess who was the point guard on that team? Russell Westbrook.
Facts.
So let's rekindle that.
Facts.
I need you to come off the bench.
Right.
Run the second unit.
Right.
Let Russ run with Kawhi and PG on the first unit.
Facts.
You could run the second unit with Terrence Mann and whatever big they got out there, and Norman Powell. Like the Clippers' second unit would kill with Terrence Mann, Norman Powell, James Harden.
Facts.
Whatever big they got off the bench.
The system gonna go to the bench.
You could beat the system off the bench.
Yeah, you can.
I agree with you.
If you want to beat the
I'm talking
system,
about him.
go to the bench.
Listen, man.
That's what I'm gonna sell
James
you
Harden.
on.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm gonna sell you on. You the system, right? All right. I need you to be the system with the second unit.
Exactly.
Because your offensive production with Norman Powell's offensive production, with Terrence Mann's intensity on defense, with that second unit, we don't have to worry about when our three starters go out.
Right.
Is PJ starting or what?
Who?
PJ.
Oh, PJ Tucker, another guy who's coming off the bench. I forgot about him.
Hell
so you got four guys right there with whatever
that's
big,
a whole nother team.
with whatever big until they get Mason Plumlee back. That's a hell of a second
Sure
unit.
is.
Harden, Mann, Powell, Tucker, and a big off the bench.
Nah, that is.
Oh, come on, man. That's crazy.
That is.
You can run 9 deep because Terrence Mann starts for them, but you can run 9 deep.
They traded Batum, right?
Batum's gone.
All right.
You could run. That's a solid 9 right there.
Facts.
With Zubac and Russ and PG and Kawhi, that's a solid 9 right there. If
facts.
James Harden buys in, I'll change my thoughts about the Clippers.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna buy in.
No,
because he's James Harden.
Right.
But you want to win, right?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie.
You already put up your numbers.
I think he gonna buy in because, like, what I mean by this is, listen, he don't have no more cards,
no more chances.
He really wanted to get home and retire home and play out his last years here, to where he can really get his shit up more. And he get to play on the Clippers. And after this, he could go right home.
He could do whatever because you're already home.
In Philly and here and there. He home.
Let me tell y'all something.
He don't got no more bargain chips, bro. He don't. He know he don't.
Let me tell y'all something I read, right? They were saying this era of athlete is different than the niggas that we grew up on. The niggas we grew up on was thirsty and hungry to get a ring, right?
But we got...
Wait. Hear me out, big. So now, today's athlete, they don't give a fuck about rings as much. Look at KD. That nigga regret going to Golden State now because his rings don't matter. Niggas don't give him credit for it. So now...
No, how you regret it?
I disagree with that. But go ahead.
He did it 2 other times.
I disagree with that, but go ahead.
Let me finish. So now with today's athlete, they're not chasing rings. They chasing $200 million.
What the fuck? Why not? You know what I'm saying? For real. Have it go. Yeah, why the fuck not?
Like, they chasing the bag. They not chasing the accolades. They don't care.
No, he is chasing accolades.
Take GP.
Why do you think he scored all them points?
Right?
Nigga, he chasing accolades. He running this shit up on the score list and all that shit like that. And how many assists that nigga got? You know what I'm saying? James Harden. What he got? What he up there high on?
He's third all time in 3-pointers made. I gotta see what
3-pointers made. Third. Come on, bro. You think?
I know he's third all time in 3-pointers made.
How many attempts though?
I think he's top 30 in points all time. I think.
Yeah,
he gotta be like he gotta be top 20 in assists all time.
For real, exactly.
So.
Exactly.
Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
Pause. Shout out to all the veterans. Happy Veterans Day. Continue. Continue.
Go ahead.
I just want to say that, to switch gears a little bit, I'm very, very, very excited about the little in-season tournament. It looks very interesting.
It's been
the players look very engaged.
Yeah, it's been positive.
They taking it serious.
It's been positive.
That's dope.
I like the way the uniforms and the floors look and how they highlighting it and like really promoting it. The players seem like they buying. Buying in.
I don't know about those floors though.
You don't like the floor?
I didn't like Phoenix's floor. I didn't like that lavender purple shit last night. I didn't like that bright ass red Rockets floor. That shit was too damn bright.
Whoa.
Boston's floor was dope. I like Boston's floor. Their floor was nice. I like Detroit's floor, that little gray that they got. That was nice. But I agree with you. I think the in-season tournament has helped. Because guys are engaged because they looking at that $500,000. The winners get $500,000 a piece.
So look, since we beat Phoenix last night,
we won.
They said in our pool, them and us is the ones that's expected to come out of our pool. So
Phoenix
we beat
and LA
them already.
Yeah,
so.
we beat them. So we got the tiebreaker over them. And then there's Utah, Memphis, and Portland, who, to be honest with you, I don't see them as a threat to us.
None of them.
The Lakers got 6 of their next 7 games at home. The only team that really is going to be a challenge is that 7th of those 7 games against Dallas, but it's at home. To be honest with you, the Lakers should win at worst 6 of these games. Mm-hmm. They should go 6-1 these next 7 games before they hit the road after Thanksgiving. Because you talk about Portland, we should beat them. You talk about Memphis, we should beat them. You talk about Sacramento, we should beat them. You talk about Portland again, we should beat them. You talking about Houston, we should beat them. You talking about, I think, Memphis again, we should beat them. And then you talking about Dallas. Gonna be a challenge, but it's a home game that I think we should win.
So you think Dallas would be more of a challenge than Sacramento?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Absolutely.
De'Aaron Fox not playing.
De'Aaron Fox still out.
But Monk is playing out of his mind.
I mean, Monk is a scorer. That's what he do. He come off the bench, he get buckets. That's what he do.
What'd you think about Boston so far in that game last night?
I didn't think nothing about Boston. It's. I think Boston and Philly are the 2 best teams in the East right now.
I agree. You agree, Finn?
And yes, I left the team out purposely.
Yeah, it's fluid right now.
I don't
It's
care.
not even December.
I don't care who has a problem with
December.
me leaving that team out because they haven't looked good. And I'm talking about Milwaukee. Yeah. They haven't looked good.
Yeah, it's gonna take.
I mean, when you get new players into
that takes time.
No. Milwaukee is one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Let me talk to y'all about something real quick. Let me talk to you about something real quick. Everybody always talk about, I go back to the 2016 draft, and I go back to when the Lakers traded all the baby Lakers away for Anthony Davis. Mm-hmm. You always go with the better fit.
Right.
A lot of people say go best player available. I'm going to tell you why I don't believe in that. In the 2016 draft, the Lakers already had I'm sorry, 2017 draft. In 2016, the Lakers drafted Brandon Ingram. So you already had a 3 wing player. In 2017, at the number 2 pick,
we drafted
Lonzo. But Jason Tatum was right there. A lot of people say we should have took Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum was the best player at number 2 because Markelle Fultz went 1. Honestly, Jason Tatum should have went 1, but whatever. Markelle Fultz went 1.
Markelle Fultz is not a number 1 pick worthy playing, but he's carved out a nice.
No, he was then, but I don't know.
Right now in Orlando, he's where he needs to be.
So the Lakers took Lonzo Ball instead of Jason Tatum. The reason why they took Lonzo Ball instead of Jason Tatum, outside of the obvious, is because he was the better fit. He was what we needed. We needed a point guard.
Yeah.
Because they had just traded D'Angelo Russell. So they needed a point guard. I go to when they traded all those guys to New Orleans for Anthony Davis. They kept Kyle Kuzma and not Brandon Ingram. The reason why you don't keep Brandon Ingram is because you already got LeBron James.
Right.
You don't keep Brandon Ingram. To score too, though.
No, Kuzma can move without the ball. Brandon Ingram needs the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma don't need the ball in his hands like that. Granted, he plays like that, but he could
watch it.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Kuzma is jacking.
Because he does not have LeBron James on his team. Right. So he has more freedom. Listen to what I'm saying. Kyle Kuzma can play off the ball because he did it with LeBron James.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram does not play off the ball. You saw it in the basketball tournament. He cannot play off the ball, which is why he was pouting. Why am I saying that? Where was I going with this? Because I just lost my train of thought. I was talking about fit. I just lost my train of thought. Where was I going with this?
You said D'Angelo.
You said about the fit with the
no.
Lakers.
I know where I was going. I don't know where I was going with this. I know where I was going with this. Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Milwaukee had Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
He fit with them.
Yeah.
You know why he fit with them? Because he could guard the other team's best perimeter player.
It's true.
And still get buckets. When they won the championship in 2021, he locked up Devin Booker. Seems like a theme here. I'm saying people locking up Devin Booker. He locked up Devin Booker.
Sound like
he's going.
Devin Booker is good.
No, Devin Booker is good, but he's not good enough to where he won't get locked up by Drew Holiday, which is what happened. Drew Holiday will lock up your team's best perimeter player.
I ain't gonna lie, that I don't agree with. I don't disagree with that at all.
That matters.
Get given buckets
that matters. But I mean, everybody's gonna get a bucket scored on them every now and then.
Right.
But over the course of a game, he will lock up your team's best perimeter defender. It happened in 2021 when they won a championship. Part of the reason why Milwaukee's defense has always been top 3 in the league is not just because Milwaukee defense up until this year, they played a drop coverage, which means we're going to put everybody in the paint. Yeah. We're going to force you to shoot threes. We're not going to let you get in the paint.
That's that Spurs system.
Exactly. So it worked. But you also had that Drew Holiday who could guard a perimeter defender. Let me tell you what Milwaukee's not doing.
They also had PJ too.
Let me tell you what Milwaukee's not doing right now. Milwaukee's not playing as much as drop coverage anymore. Milwaukee don't have a perimeter defender no more.
Different coaching.
Exactly. They don't have a perimeter defender no more. Drew Holiday is in Boston. That defense is top 10 in the league because you got Derek White and you got Drew Holiday guarding perimeter defender. Derek White was second team all defense last year. Drew Holiday, if I'm not mistaken, was first team all defense last year.
Hold on. You know Derek White.
Derek White,
cut his hair bald,
the one who shaved his hair, yeah. Second team all defense last year. That backcourt in Boston is a lockdown backcourt. In
and
Milwaukee,
they had the other little chubby light skinned nigga. What's his name?
In Milwaukee, you got Damian Lillard, who ain't nowhere near a defender. And who the hell else is they starting?
He tries.
Who else is they? Malik Beasley? Like, who the fuck is Malik Beasley guarding?
Malik Beasley in the Milwaukee's?
Yes, he's starting two in Milwaukee.
I thought they had Wes Matthews.
Wes Matthews is somewhere else. He ain't in Milwaukee no more. Jay Crowder can't guard nobody no more.
I was about to say, he can play defense.
He can't guard nobody no more. Milwaukee is the bottom 5 defense in the league.
Wow.
This is what I mean when I say fit.
Yep.
Everybody knows Dame Lillard is better than Drew Holiday. But this is also goes back to what I say when people are enamored with offense.
Mm-hmm.
Because offensively, Damian Lillard is miles better than Drew Holiday.
Facts.
But when it comes to winning, when it comes to intangibles, give me Drew Holiday over Damian Lillard.
I get what you're saying to win it for a championship.
Give me Drew Holiday. When it comes to intangibles, give me Drew Holiday over Damian Lillard.
A team who won a championship. Because, like I say, they already got a championship without Damian Lillard with the pieces that they had.
Yep.
Not saying that they can't get one.
No, not saying that at all.
But they already got
didn't win. Look,
but here's my thing.
They had Drew Holiday last year, and they didn't win.
Because Chris Middleton was banged up.
Right. And they didn't have PJ Tucker either.
Exactly. But they still had Drew Holiday.
Yeah. Damian
Lillard was in Portland not doing shit.
Yeah.
He missed a lot of the season. I think that was both on him and the organization.
I'm saying Damian Lillard is he gonna go out, he gonna do his Dame time thing in the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
I'll give him that. But if you give me a 7-game series, Boston and Milwaukee, give me Boston. I'm taking Boston.
The defense. You gotta have
defense.
You gotta have defense.
Drew Holiday and listen. Hold on. Before you say anything, Damian Lillard gonna do this and Damian Lillard gonna do that. Remember 2018 when New Orleans played Portland?
He did that.
And New Orleans swept Portland. Guess who locked up Damian Lillard that whole series?
Chris Middleton is gonna get
up. Guess who locked up?
Middleton is having a
answer my question. Guess who locked up David? Guess who locked up Damian
Lillard? Drew Holiday.
Thank you. That's where I'll leave it.
Damn.
That's where I'll leave it.
Or you could say CJ didn't have the series that he could have had or should have had.
It don't matter. Damian Lillard is Damian Lillard. And CJ and Drew Holiday had that man in handcuffs. And was giving him buckets.
Ooh.
On top of what Anthony Davis did to them.
J. Rule is one of the best two-way players in the league beside Kawhi Leonard.
I ain't arguing that. That's why I said, when it comes to intangibles and winning, give me Drew Holiday. If you want to just who can get more buckets, of course, Damian Lillard.
Facts.
Which is why people are, again, as soon as the trade happened, Milwaukee's automatic favors to win the East. And at the moment, they were. Until Boston traded for Drew Holiday. Because I was y'all remember I was here. Milwaukee gonna win the East.
Right.
They got Dame and Giannis now. Ain't nobody fucking with them.
Yeah.
As soon as that trade happened, I came in here and said I'm taking that back. I got Boston coming out the East. As much as
Defense,
I hate as much as I hate them, I hate the Celtics. But
Defense.
I'm unbiased.
You know that
Porzingis
win.
is balling too.
Huh?
And Porzingis is balling too.
Porzingis is balling. Jason Tatum doing his Jason Tatum things.
Jay
Jaylen Brown
doing
still
his
can't
thing.
dribble left, but he's still
Right.
hooping.
Right.
he still can't go left.
But he's still,
But he's still hooping.
But he's still, but the fact that he can go that way, he's still hooping like he hooped. That's still
hooping.
great.
Hey.
So Boston and Philly, again, shout out to Philly because they look like a much happier team. They look more free.
Yes.
Dick Nurse got them guys with the
Jay
best record
Toler's over there balling.
in the Eastern Conference.
Tobias.
Tyrese Maxey's going to be an all-star this year.
Yeah.
Embiid, MVP candidate again.
Nick Nurse is a good coach.
Nick Nurse is a good coach.
Yeah.
Hey,
He won
right
a championship. He won a championship.
I want to take the time out to highlight and spotlight Wemby and Chet. They balling.
They are. They are. Wemby's going to win Rookie of the Year unanimous, though.
For real.
He's going to win. He's going to
Yeah,
win
I've seen the
unanimous.
clip. I've seen the clip of him like dribbling the ball like on us. I was like, God, for a motherfucker that big, he was just doing this shit
7'4".
like that.
Yeah,
Like,
the practice dribbling he was doing.
I was
Yeah,
hitting it like that. And I seen this highlight. He was balling against somebody.
Hey, so
I think the guy who played, who he played for? If I'm not, it might be Dallas. He was playing against him, and when he was like 16 years old, he was hooping.
You mean Rudy Gobert?
Yeah.
Oh, Minnesota. Yeah.
He was at 16 years old giving it to him at
Yeah.
16. You feel what I'm saying?
He gave that dude buckets last night too.
Yeah, at 16 he was giving it to him.
Yeah, he destroyed Rudy
Yeah.
Gobert
How many what did he have last night?
I think he had 29.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, 29.
And I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was hearing people say about this dude. I was like, I heard this,
I'm
but
telling y'all.
I believed it.
In
Nah,
4
I
years,
believed it.
yeah, I ain't believe it until
I
I be seeing it. I be like, oh nah.
I just feel like,
Damn, yeah.
hey, like with babies, when you give them right
And
cereal,
he in
once
the
my
right
nigga-
place.
going back to
Once
what I
my
said
nigga get
earlier.
some weight in his wallet,
Going back to what I said earlier. 2020 to 2029.
Yeah,
The reason why I'm not gonna say it's LeBron James,
Right.
Victor Wembanyama.
yeah,
In 4 years, the league is gonna be his.
yeah.
Mark my words.
I ain't gonna lie.
Joey.
And it might be quicker.
Joey B.
In 4
Joey
years, the
B.
league is gonna be
Joey
his.
B. Don't be so
In
blasphemous.
4 years, the league is gonna be
I ain't gonna
his.
lie.
Chet Holmgren will be right there.
Victor is better than him. Victor's better than him.
Is it Jader better?
Yes. This dude is 7'4", pulling up from 30 feet like
Nigga,
it's
Chet is
nothing.
7'3".
And Chet ain't got a jumper like Wemby.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen him
This dude
shoot.
is dribbling like a guard, pulling
Yeah.
up from 30 feet
Hey,
like it's nothing.
I seen
Hey,
him.
Chet remind me of Dirt.
And
I seen him shooting, and
Victor remind me of a taller KD.
he put up a jump shot. Look, he put up. That's what I was about to say. I seen him pull up a jump shot.
Dirk, KD,
KD better than Dirk.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah,
my nigga.
I know.
Yeah, KD,
Oh,
KD better than
my
Dirk.
nigga.
I know.
KD better than
I
Dirk.
know.
Listen, I seen him shoot a jump shot, and it was KD was on him, and KD looked like a child.
Yeah, look like
I was
look
like,
a
God,
fucking man.
damn,
This
nigga,
dude
that's
is 7'4".
I mean,
We're like,
This dude is
It's only one person in the league
7'4"
taller
with
than
a
Wemby,
handle.
and that's Boban.
now I ain't gonna lie. Now that dude
7'4"
without injury,
with a
now that
handle.
dude without injury, that's who I think was gonna be the man. You feel what I'm saying?
Who?
Bobo, like what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, without his injury.
Yeah, nigga, he got the same game.
can do the same-
He got
same
the same
things. He do
game
the same
as
things.
that Wemby. It's
Do
the
the same
same
thing,
game.
yeah.
You talking about Bobo?
Yeah.
He could do the same
Yeah,
things
it's
out
just-
Why
there on the
he don't
court.
get no PT though?
He
Can't stay healthy.
He can't stay healthy, man. Injuries, man.
Can't stay healthy.
You know,
But
best
he-
availability is
he
being
can do-
available.
Yeah,
man.
he
I'm
can do
saying
the
for
same
real.
things Wemby could do on the court.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying he can't. That's my new bold son for y'all that don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he could do the same things
Yeah.
Wemby could do on the court. But
Yeah.
what I'm telling
he
you,
can hoop.
7'4".
it just he need to get more PT though,
Listen,
bro.
No,
More opportunity.
Injuries,
You gotta
man.
stay healthy.
You gotta stay healthy. You can't get then if you can't stay healthy.
Listen,
You know what I'm
7'4", pulling up on the break,
Right.
shooting from 30 feet
I ain't gonna lie, I seen it.
with a wet jumper.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody in the league fucking,
Like
nobody
Boston
in the
had
league fucking
Bobo.
with that.
Like I
They
said,
didn't get
nobody
that
in the
nigga
league
no
fucking with that.
burn. My nigga, he would get burned in garbage time.
Thing about it is, reason why, and I give it to that dude. Like I say, it's just one thing. The reason why I'm rolling with, like I say, I'm still staying with the player. I'm saying because one thing about that in homebred determination, you feel what I'm saying? I just think, Anthony Edwards is gonna will himself to be.
He remind me of a retro player. He got an old school style.
Nigga,
to me,
that's
my nigga.
ain't I saying that before it started? That's why I get. That's why I get to
like when his uncles is like our age, or that nigga showed that nigga highlights of niggas from our age.
Yeah, bro.
He played like a nigga from the old era.
Aggressive.
Yeah, he do.
And he got like Joe said, defense.
Yeah, he will lock somebody up.
Defense.
He will lock somebody up.
That's why I said he remind me of Jimmy Butler, but better.
Defense. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Defense, man. But I ain't gonna lie. I've watched one nigga win me. I say, nah, damn, this dude ain't no hype. This motherfucker.
No, Wemby not hype. No, he not hype at all.
And he a dog though, bro.
Yeah,
he a dog. Look, he don't get dejected. He looks like he was made for this.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't even go against him.
You got to put on a little weight.
I can't even go against him. I was like, man, what the hell? How they give this man this shit? They ain't seen that nigga play one game. But then when I see them out there, I say, what the fuck? How nigga 7'4" dribbling like? But I'm telling you, Bobo dribble like that. I swear to God, you really pay attention to him like
that. Just can't stay healthy. That's all.
Hey, Big, you know basketball. Remember Leon?
Yeah, I do.
And how they hyped him?
Yeah.
And he
That's
was the
not
same.
Wemby.
No, I'm not saying he's Wemby, but I'm saying he wasn't ready for the physicality, and he didn't have a build. He had the game, but he didn't have a build or the harder desire.
And he didn't work on it, which is why he didn't last in the league that long.
Yeah.